What it do, YouTube? It's 420 Tritty here, and today I'm just gonna talk about Cronos earnings and the share price and what can we expect from them later in the future. Alright, so we have our fourth quarter 2018 earnings and full year 2018 results. So these are pretty much the highlights, which are pretty much the most important parts. So they closed a 2.4 billion Canadian dollar strategic growth investment with Altria Group. They completed their first harvest in Peace Natural's expansion to Building 4, launched two recreational brands, Cove and Spinach, announced landmark partnership with Ginkgo Bioworks to produce cultured cannabinoids, became first pure play cannabis company to list on a major US exchange. So they're listed on the Nasdaq, since you already guys know that. So to be honest, the most important part is basically their investment from Altria and their financials report. Now, their financials should be, let's see, yeah, right here. So for the fourth quarter, they reported 5.6 million. Now, as we all know, Cronos has like this one of the smallest like production capacity for growing weed, and we all expect them to have pretty much shitty revenues. Like it's not a surprise at this point, right? And honestly, the market does not care about fundamentals right now, because if you take a look, Cronos is a $4.77 billion company, and they're reporting 5.6 million in the fourth quarter. Like, come on. Obviously, valuations matter, but like as of right now, markets care about hype and news, to be honest, more than numbers. As of right now, it's just hype, right? So compared to 1.6 million for the fourth quarter in 2017, representing an increase of 4 million or 248%. It is a good percentage gain, but compared to the market cap, it's still not good. But don't worry, I feel like Cronos could still push the share price up. And yeah, let's just get into this. For the full year, they reported net revenue of 15.7 million compared to 4.1 million for the full year, representing an increase of 11.6 million or 285%. The increase in revenues was driven by increased production capacity, commencement of shipment into the Canadian adult use market, and growth of the company's medical client base and growth in cannabis oil revenues. So, I'm not going to get into too much detail with all of this, but they did have a 19% equity interest in Whistler, and if you don't already know, Aurora bought them out in an all-share transaction. So Cronos received $24.7 million of Aurora shares. So I don't know what they're gonna do with that. They might keep it, they might sell it, who knows. But I don't think they should sell it. They might as well just let it grow, because they do have that money, that 1.7 billion US dollars from Austria, or how much was it? 2.4 in Canadian. So yeah, um, what should we expect from them in the future? I expect them to do something with that money, to either buy another cannabis company. Rumor has it that they're gonna buy Afria, but who knows? I don't think they're gonna buy Afria. Afria's already under some drama, and they already received a hostile takeover from Green Growth Brands, but that's for another video. And honestly, they just need to prove to people why they're worth that much, why they're worth 4.77 billion. So in order for them to get more revenue, they have to acquire some company, or at least expand their like production capacity so they can sell more product, right? because as of right now, 5.7 or 5.7 million really ain't shit to their market cap. Like if this sector wasn't driven by hype, their share price would have been down to the earth's core. But luckily, we're still in that um hype mode, as I would say, because a lot of this is driven by hype. And honestly, yeah, I just want to see them increase their production capacity and also using Altria's like connections, maybe as well get their hemp license in the US, just like what Canopy did. And yeah, let's just take a look at their share price for today and how it moved for today. So we actually ended up not too bad actually. So on the daily time frame, we're neutral on the RSI, higher volume because of the earnings reaction, and it is a bit of an equilibrium. So we got our high and our low. It's pretty much like a triple bottom, I would say. Over here, here, and here. So yeah, we are trading in this $25 range to $32 range, and yeah, we were trading in a tight equilibrium over here, and then it just broke bearish because of this candle. But maybe tomorrow we could see a rise in share price because SPY was a little bit bullish. Like near the end, it was kind of bearish, but we did see a rise in share price in SPY, so that gave strength at the end of the day. Like as you can see, so markets open over here. So yeah, we open at 2640 and we did bounce actually. Like if you take a look at the 5-minute time frame, look at this. We open over here and we just seen green candles because of SPY. We were correlating with SPY. Like even though the earnings was pretty bad, nobody cared because SPY was bullish. And then SPY, I'm pretty sure topped out, and then a lot of bears were coming in because oh the earning report was bad. Let's just short it. So they shorted it. We seen a small bounce, consolidate a bit, and then we bounced from there. And yeah, that's pretty much a Cron. Like the RSI was oversold, so it was pretty much an oversold bounce in my opinion, because there's no way we would rise on shitty earnings, right? So oversold bounce with SPY correlation, and I guess with the hype because of Altria. So yeah, that saved Cron's ass for today. And yeah, let me know what you guys think about Cron. Is it overvalued? Is it undervalued? Are you invested in the stock? Or do you plan on buying it? And yeah, make sure you hit that like button, comment down below your opinions about Cronos, and subscribe if you haven't. Show some support for the channel. I'll bring out new content, and also comment down what you want to see in this channel, and I'll plan to do a video on whatever you guys want to see. And yeah, that is it for today. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.